Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? Thank you all for joining. I hope some people can see me in the chat right now. Hello, JJ. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for being in the chat right now. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. How are you guys doing tonight? Yep, talking to strangers, but here you are. Here you are. Very nice. So I have a different oracle deck today. This is my animal deck, and I have a feeling you guys are just going to love it. It has animal pictures on it. We have the guidebook, the different meanings. Like, look how cool this deck is. It's definitely a fan favorite. I get comments about it all the time. Hello. No social media, red flag or green flag? That depends on how you look at it, right? I don't think anything is necessarily a red flag. Like, I like having social media, but I guess it just depends on your lifestyle. But and then we have, this is like one of my favorite decks to sort of mess around with. But actually I also have a candle that I wanted to light. So here's to setting the intention for collective healing, for you guys to no longer be suffering and struggling. Here's to that. So, but how are you guys doing tonight? This is me consecrating, setting my intention on the candle, and just kind of getting everything warmed up. Not trying to start a fire, of course, that would be very bad. But feel free to drop your comments, guys. Such a quiet chat tonight. Let's start pulling some cards. While we're waiting on the people. Or should I share this out? Should I share this live out to some people? Let's share it. Let's share it. Let's see if we can get some more people in the chat. Thank you guys all for being here. Let me drop it in Pierre's Discord. If y'all know who Pierre is, he has a Discord, and I'd be dropping Discord messages in there, and mainly sending links, but no, don't do that, King Frog. Please don't do that. But let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start by pulling just the collective energy in the chat tonight. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, my name is Amanda, as who's that Amanda, pseudonym Miranda. And tonight I'm going to be pulling some cards, basically giving y'all different readings. Anybody in the chat, you can send a donation and I'll give you a personal reading. And then I'm going to be trying to do a collective reading, and I'm still getting used to this. But I also want to hear from you guys. So please drop your comments, drop your questions. I really want this to be interactive, for I try my best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see what we got in the collective energy for tonight. For all 13 of you in here joining me right now, let's see if I can practice my skills. Let's see. What does the collective energy tonight need to know? What do y'all need to hear joining me on this fine Sunday night? For most of you, wherever you are, wherever you land in each side of the world, I guess. Okay. Ooh, so you guys have the magician. Hello, John. Thank you so much for joining. I am so happy you are here. John is my mod. Yes, guys, this is John. He's my mom. Oh my gosh, stop. You watch The Unbreakable Boy? You gotta be kidding. Were you here when I recommended you guys to go watch that? Because I actually did a live stream, and I kid you not, I said to watch this movie. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or if you actually heard me say that and you wanted to go watch it, because that is a good movie. It's just one of those things. Yes, exactly. It's just one of those things that really puts marriage and having kids into perspective And I just think it's so much life in one film. So that's what I really like about it. But, no, Matt, you should not. You should not. Absolutely not. I don't know what is going on with these questions tonight, but no, guys, you should not end it. It is not over yet. Y'all already know the motto of this channel. It is not over yet. Anything can be worked through. You've made it this far. Okay. Have you watched Groundhog Day? No, I have not. No, I have not. But so we got the Magician coming through in the reverse, you guys. And I'm just curious, like there's definitely deciding on your potential, almost like waiting to kind of get what you deserve. I see a lot about finances coming through for you guys and kind of maybe needing to believe in yourself and find the opportunities to make more money or something like that could be coming through, or some type of windfall of abundance for you guys tonight. What's going on in the collective? Ooh, yes. I also see the collective kind of looking for a woman that's stable, potentially a very stable woman. Let's see. But yeah, I see you guys kind of in this rough ending, this rough transition period right now in the collective. Does it frame the white picket fence things as flimsy? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Does it frame the white picket fence things as flimsy? I don't think so. I don't think so. I know. Where is Frankie? Where is Frankie? Yeah, I think most of them do. I hope not a lot of my views, I hope, like, doesn't come against women. Like, I tend to take a different approach than most manosphere stuff. I feel like sometimes people can misinterpret my videos. Like, I remember I had a video and it was like, your pain is deeper than women. And somebody thought that I was saying your pain is like worse than women's pain. But what I meant was that, like, you think your pain's about women, but it's about something much deeper. Do you see the difference? But like, I try not to hate on women on this channel because I really don't believe in that. And I think way too many spaces kind of they'd be doing that. What do women mean when they say a guy has an attractive aura? I mean, energy, vibe, all those airy-fairy things. Amanda, why when you ignore a girl, she wants you more? That's not all girls. I will say, instead of thinking of dating as a game, think of it like a dance. Okay, there's gotta be a little bit of groove. There's gotta be a couple of moves. Okay, dating is a dance, and it's important not to forget that aspect. But that does not mean that you have to treat a girl like garbage. You know what I'm saying? That's not, especially if you're wanting a relationship, I would not be doing that. But let's see. Ooh, so you guys got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. So yeah, I feel like this is a rough ending to the past, needing to kind of view the past from a different perspective. Maybe you guys are caught up on like a failure in the past. It takes a lot of failures to really achieve that success. And I feel like there's a need to not forget your self-worth and your independence here when it comes to your financial success. I feel like you guys are being guided to really think about your value and your worth and what you want materially in this lifetime, and not to let past failures sort of stop you from building that better and brighter future, if that makes sense. Have you seen the work 2017? I've not seen that. I'd have to check that out. Hating on women gets tired. What do you mean by that, Matt? I'm curious. Say more. What do you mean by that? Yeah, Matt, what's going on? What do you mean by that last comment? Hating on women gets tired. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe I should do a YouTube video about this. That's true. Hello, CK. Thank you so much for joining. Hello. Vegan dolls, thank you. I've heard much about you. Thank you for joining. I feel very honored to have your presence in the live chat right now. But thank you guys. Thank you everybody for joining in. For those of you that are just joining, I'm attempting a collective card pull, okay? We got the tarot cards. And then if you guys want a personal reading, I have some pretty cool oracle decks, and you can feel free to send a donation and then I'll give you guys a personal reading. But for the oracle decks, we got the animal deck, which is very cool. I will just show you guys. This is one example of the animal deck. We got the turtle right here. So that's that. But anyways, but yeah, feel free to drop your questions too. I really want to hear from you guys. Just feel free to drop any of your questions, no matter what they are about. You know, this is your time to say something crazy if you really want to. But drop your questions. Hello, Shawn. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, everybody. Feel free to drop some of those dating questions down below. Okay, let's get some more collective card pulls. But yes, guys, this is about kind of having another self-realization about your role in business. What's this? Why do you think visualization is so powerful for forming memories and manifesting future success? Because I feel like it's kind of it's visual motivation, visualization. It's visual motivation. Like if you can kind of look at your future success and be able to see this like movie picture of what you want life to be, sometimes I can stop you from completely ending it because you just know, like, I'm in hell right now, but I'm gonna get to heaven on earth. You know what I mean? Like, I mean that metaphorically on earth. So you might be going through hell right now, but if you could just picture some of that heaven, that might make you want to keep going, if you know what I mean. But really, the power, though, lies within the present moment, as cringe as that sounds. That's just the truth of it all. But, you know, and you don't even have to think about it like manifestation. It's just like you can't lose all hope for reality and, you know, not want to help alleviate your pain in this lifetime. It's important to not give up. You know what I mean? Ooh, I see you guys going through a tower moment right now, some of you guys in the collective. This might not apply to all of you, but some of you, what needs to break down in your life in order to be rebuilt? No, I cannot. And you guys have the Ten of Pentacles. Hypergamy is the key. She has to believe before. I don't believe in hypergamy. I don't really believe in that. I know a lot of people will critique me on that worldview, but I don't really care. I don't believe in it. I just think it's stupid. Like, I just think it's stupid. I'm sorry though. And maybe that's rude of me to say about hypergamy, but I do. I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. Like, there are so many women that date down, whatever the heck that means. It's just, I don't know. Do you like High School Musical movies? Yes, I do. I do. I'm not like obsessed. I don't like watch them every year or anything, but I do. Hello, Purification 23. Thank you for joining. Don't really know. Don't know. I'm no financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? So I see you guys going through a tower right now. So something kind of breaking down in your life, but in order to be rebuilt. I see you guys going through a period of self-isolation right now. Kind of going back into that hermit energy, but I do see you guys gaining the strength to move forward or to move on from whatever this tower situation is. And I am getting that it has a lot to do with business or financial success or feeling worried maybe about the future and kind of feeling like almost disconnected from your emotions, kind of numbing yourself out at this time. They date down to have full control. I don't think so either. Thank you so much. It's been good. How has yours been, Charlie? It's been good. Yeah, I apologize. Like, I know that was crude. I know that was a crude statement. Are you magic? What's with the cards? No, I'm not magic. You can literally find tarot cards on the toys and games section on Amazon. It's just fun. I hope that it resonates. I hope that it resonates. So, like, I really do believe in the cards. Like, I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I really do believe in the cards. So I shouldn't even hate on it like that. But also at the same time, I don't want to take it too far. Like, I just know some people really take it too far. And it's just always important to remember the power lies in your hands, not in the cards. But yes, for those of you just joining, I am attempting a collective card pull. If you want to send through a donation, we have a really cool animal oracle deck. For any amount, I will pull you a personal reading. In the meantime, feel free to ask your questions. Like, feel free to drop your comments. Basically anything that you guys want to talk about, I am here for. You've been a total hermit lately? Yeah, I really feel that in the collective energy. Yes, I do. I do drink caffeine. Yes, I do. Maybe a little bit too much, but I try to cut back. But I do. I do. What else is going on in the collective energy, though? Ooh. So you guys got the Justice and the Knight of Swords card coming through. What needs to be resolved in your life right now and what action needs to be taken to get something accomplished. I see you guys being guided not to procrastinate on whatever walking away from this disappointing experience is. And I feel like that this could have to do with something kind of losing the passion and you kind of needing to walk away from what's no longer serving you or making you excited or happy about life. I like the magic 8-ball. Oh, cool. I have the magic 8-ball. I could, like, here. I have the magic 8-ball. Here's the magic 8-ball. I could always pull a magic 8-ball too, if you guys would like. Thank you all for joining tonight. I really appreciate y'all. I do. I love writing. I don't know. I don't really have one though. I don't really have a favorite. But I love writing. I really do. Hello, a almighty Alex. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the stream, everybody. For those of you who don't know, I'm attempting to do a tarot card reading. We also got some other decks with us. We have the Animal Spirit. We have the Power Affirmations deck. Let's actually get an affirmation for the collective right now, for everybody joining in. What is going on? What do you boys need to know? What do you boys need to hear from everybody joining in tonight? What is the affirmation for this collective energy? Thank you guys again for spending your night with me. I really appreciate that. Yes, guys. If you want a personal reading, feel free to send a donation. It helps support the channel for any amount, and I will give you a personal card pull. But let's see what affirmation card is going on in the collective right now. Let's see what affirmation card. But honestly, Shawn, I will do a reading for you. I will do a reading for you. But let me see what affirmation card is in the deck. Okay. Ooh, so we got I am strong and I am healthy. Wow. So these two kind of go together really well. I am healthy. My body is a temple of wellness, and I treat it with respect and care. I am strong. I am strong in mind, body, and spirit, and I continuously evolve towards a greater fortitude. So that's great. That's I am healthy. I am strong. But yeah, let's do a reading for you, Shawn. What is in the air? I'm gonna pull an animal card for you. So Shawn, thank you again for joining in tonight. Let's see. Spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, God, goddesses, and ascended masters from above. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Charlie. I really appreciate that. I will get you a reading too. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means so much. I will get you a reading and an affirmation card, Charlie. Thank you. But alrighty, for Shawn, what is in the air tonight? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, gods, goddesses, and message for Shawn. Okay. So Shawn, you have the crow coming through and the lion. And just based off looking at these cards, the crow to me symbolizes transition and kind of being tested. So I feel like you could be going through a test right now and having to make a choice. And then the lion is about like remaining humble and noble and kind of almost like staying grounded here. You might have some people in your life that are trying to make you ungrounded, but let me read from the guidebook. So I try to pull first and then I explain. So let me read from the guidebook. I'm going to just read one for you, and whichever one I find first is what I will read for you, Shawn. Okay. Oh, yes. You got patient, regal, a complete master. Exactly what I was saying. Yep. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dictates their life in a personal and spiritual growth. This dictation inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those who are keen with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. And when in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. And to bring into balance, daily meditation, friendship. Check out my last video too. I talk about friendship, so you could be guided for that right now, Shawn. But thank you so much. And okay, great. So Charlie, I'm gonna pull you a special animal spirit card. So let me just kind of get my cards together real quick, because I was in the middle of like doing a collective card pull. But for those of you just joining, I am pulling. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bobby and Two Pros. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. Alrighty, Charlie. Let's see. What animal energy is your spirit tonight? What is in the air? What is the guidance? Spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, God, goddesses, and ascended masters from above? What is the guidance for Charlie tonight? What does Charlie need to know? What does Charlie need to hear? Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you. What does Charlie need to know? And what does Charlie need to hear? Ooh, so you got the Panther, Charlie. You got the Panther. I feel like you're boldly making like a different course of action, or like taking a different, or you're seeing something. I feel like you're almost seeing something for the truth now. Like you're kind of discovering the truth. And I see you going for something, like taking an action towards this plan, like kind of like you're like ready. You're almost feeling less threatened. Like I just see you kind of feeling like no one can mess with me type of energy right now, in like a different way. Like I almost see like some aspect of growth, or maybe in the past you kind of like second guessing yourself and now you're like, no, but this is the card. It's the Panther. And that's just my how do you say, like personal interpretation of it. But let's read the guidebook for exactly what it means. But let's see. But yes, you got the Panther. Okay, nice. Oh, I love this. Annihilation of the unnecessary. Purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all, the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So when this card is in balance, you are brave and productive. When it's out of balance, you are self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. So you are being asked right now, Charlie, to cut those ties and to really get rid of the people in your life. Thank you so much, Purification 23. I will give you a reading next. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, yes, Charlie, you are being guided to cut out any toxic ties, any toxic energy in your life right now. What else do you need to know? What's the affirmation? And you have, I am peaceful. Absolutely. I'm calm, centered, and at peace. I embrace the tranquility within me. Every breath I take fills me with peace and relaxation. Peace is my natural state, and I choose to dwell in it. I am the embodiment of peace, radiating calmness around me. I create a peaceful sanctuary within myself where serenity prevails. My mind is clear, my heart is light, and peace guides my every step. So that's such a nice affirmation card, Charlie. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it does. Okay, Purification, I will pull you an animal oracle card. Thank you so much again. And I will be answering y'all's questions. For those of you that are just joining, we are just doing some individual card pulls as well as a kind of like an attempt at a collective reading. So if you want to get on the card pulls, you can send a donation for any amount and I will pull you a card. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely going to pull you a card. Yeah, thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you for being here. So Purification 23. What do you need to know? Purification 23. What do you need to know? I almost feel like I'm getting this energy. I feel like your tiger energy. I didn't let it fall out. I like pulled it, but I felt really drawn to it for you. I'm definitely getting like your energy is just giving this right now. You could be staying up late at night. I don't know if that's like true. You could be a bit of a night owl or lately getting weird dreams. I don't know, something about night. But let's just see. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. That's sort of my interpretation of it so far. Purification. But I kind of just see your mind being activated lately. Let's see. Tiger. Okay. So, Purification, this is for you. Lunar force, ease and darkness, feminine energy. Ooh, so you're being called to get in touch with your feminine energy right now. The tiger hunts at night, at one with silence. Yes, exactly. This is about hunting at night. Like this is about being up at night. At one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Oh my gosh, I love that card. There is nothing to fear in your stillness except the awakening of your own power. I absolutely love that. So when to bring into balance, passion, strong, sensual. You're being guided to get in touch with your sensuality with this feminine energy. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, light a candle, candle gazing, look at a candle, stare at a candle. That's to bring into balance. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. And then Mark, I believe I have you next. Thank you so much again for the donation. I really appreciate that. For everybody who is just joining, I am doing collective card pulls. My name is Amanda, as in who's that? Amanda. And we are going to be contacting the spirits, the ancestors, the angels, the aliens, the guides, the god, the goddesses, and the ascended masters from above to see what I can contact, what energy I can get in touch with for you all tonight. And I really appreciate y'all being here. Let's see, Mark. Amanda, absolutely. Mark, you have 2 coming out too. You have the crow and the lamb. The crow and the lamb. I feel like you're going through a phase of getting in touch with like your innocence again, but also kind of shifting through some dark times. Like I see you kind of having this light, but still being in the dark, if that makes any sense. I see some kind of change happening or an energetic shift. This might not even be a change in your external reality. It almost feels more like a shift internally. But yeah, so that's the lamb and the crow. And let's read from the guidebook. Let's make sure that I'm on sort of the right track with your reading. But let's see. The crow, the crow, the crow. So the crow is also an air card, in case you were wondering. Someone got this earlier, so this is our first time reading it. Crow. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen. Ooh, you could be getting in touch with your intuition heavily here. Heavily here. Or about to. Knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When imbalanced, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Yes, so you are being guided to meditate and really with that lamb energy, get in touch with that inner child here. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it resonated for you, Mark. I'm glad that it resonated. Yeah, absolutely. Crows are freaking amazing. Crows are amazing. It's a wonderful, and that's like for sure like the card and the energy I felt most drawn to. But get in touch with that inner child too. That could always help you. And now I think I have. Thank you so much, Sharp. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to pull you a special oracle card from the Animal Spirit deck and just see what's in the air tonight for you. What's going on? What are your spirits, ancestors, angels, and aliens? What do they got to say? What is going on tonight? What is going on? What is going on tonight? What is going on tonight? Ooh, okay. Ooh, you got the snake card coming out. You got the snake card coming out. This is a really interesting card. I feel like this is like almost unexpected. There could be something in your life that almost feels kind of unexpected that's going on, but almost like the completion to something. Kind of having hindsight is 2020. Sort of being reminded also just to remind the collective, time is just an illusion. I'm seeing that aspect for you here. I see you maybe like kind of rethinking something that you said. Possibly just like all my intuition based off this image. But yes, this is the snake card. Let me see in the guidebook exactly what it says. Let's see if I was at all on the right track here. Or maybe there's a need to not rethink something you said. That could also be coming through. Whichever one resonates for you. Let's see. Okay. Snake. Guardian of the unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that our creative life force lies doormat at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. Ooh, unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. Interesting. There's no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops too many things. To bring into balance, yoga and meditation. So a lot of meditation kind of guidance for everybody tonight. But thank you so much, Sharp. I hope that reading resonated for you. I hope it somewhat made sense. I really appreciate the donation again. Let's see. Have I missed any questions? You guys? I really appreciate you all for being here tonight. I wish aliens would reveal themselves to us. I know they're out there. Then again, maybe they fear us. I mean, that's true. Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Let's get a card for John. John. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, goddesses. Yeah, what's your animal guide tonight, John? Ooh. Oh my gosh, you have all different type. You got a couple cards flying out. What's your animal guide for John tonight? What's John's animal guide? Ooh, you have the elephant. Oh my gosh. And I love it because it's immediately giving like third eye, awakening to something. Also kind of that similar energy, kind of opening your mind more to your intuition at this time. And this is also about good luck. Elephants are very much representative of good luck. They're like a symbol of luck. And I feel like that's coming through. There could be an opportunity or something coming your way, something lucky could be coming your way. So, oh my gosh, yes, I will pull you an affirmation card, of course. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys. Like, it means a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys. Like, it just means a lot. But anyways, let's see this elephant. Let's see the elephant. Alrighty. What do we got? Elephant. Okay. The elephant is unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one-pointed, focused, generous, loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. John, you are being guided to trust the universe with the elephant card coming through right now. You really are. But okay, yes, I'm gonna pull you an affirmation card. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope that resonated, John. I hope that resonated. That is your spirit guide of the night. It's elephant. Let's see. Affirmation card. Thank you guys again for being here and for the donations. For those of you that don't know, I'm trying to do some collective reads. Anybody that sends a donation, I'm obviously going to read for you. And we got the affirmation deck, we got the oracle deck, and I'm also answering any questions, especially all things dating. And if I miss your questions, it's not on purpose. I have ADHD and all those different fun types of things. Okay, I am prosperous. Every day and every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous and successful. So this also is about abundance, viewing things through such light, I deserve to be prosperous, and I embrace the abundant flow in all its forms. I attract opportunities that lead to my financial success and make great decisions in all my endeavors. I'm grateful for the abundance that surrounds me, for the flow of currency that's on its way to me. My mindset is aligned with prosperity, and I take inspired actions with wealth consciousness. I take inspired actions with wealth consciousness. That's for you. That's for you. I hope that affirmation card resonated. Thank you so much again, Sharp. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It did. Elephant. It is. It's official. Yes, exactly. A lot of that elephant energy there. I find a cute girl, but it's just my male instincts kicking in. She wasn't that cute. I at least got an ego kicks by some girls checking me out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure who that is, so I hope that's a compliment, but thank you. Oh, no problem, Shawn. I hope that it resonated. God bless you too. I appreciate you being here tonight. I appreciate you being here and letting me read for you. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, John. Yes, exactly. Right. Exactly, John. I completely agree. Amanda, could you pull a card about my business? I do arts and crafts. I want to get into politics and philosophy. Both sound terrible, short term, kind of getting lost. Um, lost, short term, and kind of great long term cause. Am based AF. Okay. I can pull you a card from the tarot deck just about what do you need to know and what do you need to hear in terms of business. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear in terms of business? I mean, you already have like the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords coming out, but let's just give it a good pull. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear in terms of business right now? What is going on? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear in terms of business? Let's see. Again, I'm still getting used to all this tarot reading, so I really appreciate your guys' patience. Ooh. Okay, so you're being guided with that Five of Pentacles card. It literally says on the card, what situation in your life no longer holds value? So there's a need to clear out the old to come into the new with that Five of Pentacles. So I hope that that helps in relation to your business. There could be more opportunities that you're not recognizing. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, Sharp. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you too. Yes, I really appreciate all you guys. I really do. Thank you so much, Sharp. Would you like another card? Just always let me know because I will pull any other cards for anyone that sends a donation. If you're looking for that, just let me know. But I hope that that resonated. What's third eye? Third eye is basically like getting in touch with your intuition. There's also something called the pineal gland. You should look it up. But the pineal gland is known to have some like spiritual stuff. There's lots of that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Break out the Ouija board. Absolutely. But yeah, what else do you guys need to know? What else do you guys need to hear? Do you hate anyone? No, but I mean, like, I've definitely felt like hate before, like out of frustration. Or if I felt, especially if I felt like somebody hurt me, I'd be like, I hate that. Oh, it did? Okay, I'm so glad. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that that resonated. Yeah, I know. I hear a lot about this guy. Is he like popular or something? I'm just kidding. I hear a lot about him though. Gosh, crazy. I was president, what would I do? I would try to help the people. Very basic answer right there though, but I would try to help the people. No. But I did, like, not to say that I like did, but like at one point I was like disconnected. But no, obviously I don't. Obviously I don't. Yes. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That would be cool to run for president. It sounds like a lot of work, though, if I were to be honest. It sounds like a lot of work. Like, I don't know how anybody does it, you know? Were you an energy? Sort of. Sort of. In a way. I was a little bit cringe, but sort of, maybe. I'm getting tired, y'all. Feel free to drop more questions. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently doing, we have Oracle deck. So I'm currently doing personal card reading polls as well as a collective card reading. Ooh, lovers on the bottom of that deck, period. Period. That means love is in the air already. Okay, I love that card. And then we have the affirmation deck. So I can pull an individual affirmation or a spirit animal or anything at all. But let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But what else is going on in the collective tonight? Oh my gosh, y'all got the star card coming through in the upright. So this is about following your dreams. What needs to be healed in order to realize your dreams is literally what it says on this card. And that's the thing. A lot of times, this card reminds me, a lot of times when we're in a state of trauma and we're not in a state of healing, what tends to happen is that we can't go after our dreams because the trauma is so overwhelming. So we end up getting things like creativity blockage, lack of motivation, procrastination, self-disconnection, disassociation, social isolation. We get all of that when we're going through pain and when we're not. And because of that, you know, it's hard to chase after your dreams. So it's important, if you are in a state of going through pain, to still have hope for something that seems so impossible. Like, that's what keeps you going. I remember when I was at some of the lowest states in my life, I just would know it's got to get better, you know? It can't be this way forever. I did not come to this planet to suffer and then die. Like, that is not what I'm here for. And you really have to make that known. You know, like, you really did survive so long, and for what? You know what I mean? To do something with your life, to not underestimate yourself, to be the one that breaks the generational trauma. I mean, how many of you guys walked into complete trauma with your parents, right? That's some generational trauma. I mean, how much, you know, you really got to become observant. Like, what in your life is really challenging you and getting you to grow? And how does this impact you? And I don't know. You just can't give up. Like, and I know it sounds cheesy or cringe, especially in today's world, but it's like, you know, you're here on this planet for a reason. Like, you just have to be. It is simple, though. Okay, remember, guys, time, here's time. Here's my hand. This is time. Time, just an illusion. What does that mean? This, not real. This, fake. This, illusion. Okay, okay. Here is the present moment, okay? And you know what this has? Power. It is that simple. You got to start acting here and now. What is the most serious crimes you ever committed, Amanda? I would not say that online. Can you please elaborate on how to exude the I have other options energy? Yes, absolutely. This is a great question. So if y'all have not seen already on my YouTube channel, I have a video talking about how you can have options and they don't have to be women. So options is a really busy and exciting life. So I really like to meditate on the fact that we're all going to die one day. And if you're going to die, and if like there's almost weirdly, this could be another side rant, but there's almost like if you stop chasing women, right? Just put a pin in that. Then just really be like, I'm gonna die one day. How can I make my life as interesting as possible? And then start immediately doing those things. That will create the energy of options. So then when that one girl does come around, you don't have to have like 500 other girls that you're talking to, but you have so many plans, you have so much exciting stuff to live for that you're like naturally busy. Like you're like the simplest things of life give you like a sober high or a high in some type of way. Does that make any sense? Um, but that's how you create it. What do you think of the quote, the journey is the destination as opposed to the point of the journey being the finish line? What do you think of the quote, the journey is a destination as opposed to the point of the journey being a finish line? Okay, I get what you're saying now. Um Let me look something up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my brain is like working like this. Last line in the Brutalist. Has anybody here seen the movie The Brutalist? It's a 4-hour long movie. It came out, I'm pretty sure, this year. Okay. So here's the final line in the movie The Brutalist. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it won an Oscar. Look it up. It's about the Holocaust. It's such phenomenal acting. 4 hours long, that movie. 4 hours long. You really gotta love cinema if you're watching that movie, like me. But The Brutalist, no matter what authors try and tell you, it is the destination, not the journey. That's because throughout the movie of The Brutalist, it's about this like architect guy, and the worst things happen to him. Like his wife gets osteoporosis. I don't want to give it all away, but I'm talking the worst things that could ever happen to a human being happen to him, literally, as he's like becoming this architect in the United States and all this stuff. It's the worst things that ever could happen to someone happens to him. And literally, it wasn't until he was a very old man that he finally got recognition for his art. And that's where that quote came from. Anyways, so that's how I like to think of it. Yes. Sorry, I'm reading all the comments, everybody. Oh my god, yes, exactly. You guys should watch The Brutalist if you want to. Very funny, AM. Very funny. Yes, yes. I mean, there are just some really good movies out there, like The Brutalist or like The Titanic. I really love The Titanic. That's another 4-hour long classic. That's another 4-hour long classic. Yeah, some people do say that. I mean, it's very sad, is the thing. It's very sad. Alrighty. I'm thinking about heading off the live stream soon, but what else does anybody else have to say? Mhm. Thank you guys all for joining me tonight too. I really appreciated you guys all being here. I hope I'm keeping it entertaining for y'all. Sometimes I accidentally go silent and I'm never trying to do that. What's my biggest fear? I actually have a phobia of jewelry. That's not my biggest fear, obviously, but I have a jewelry phobia, meaning like I can only wear things that are like this texture, like jewelry texture actually gives me the heebie-jeebies. Um, oh, I don't know. No, he's not. No, that's not true. I'm just genuinely getting tired. Is that interesting? I'm not kidding. Okay, is this a book or a movie? Is this a movie? The Light Between the Oceans. Okay, Bobby, I will trust you on that one. Let me write it down. The Light Between the Oceans. The Light Between the Oceans. Yes, CK, yes, you can. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the donation, CK. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks, CK. Yes, thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, CK. I really appreciate that. Absolutely. Yes, let's get you an animal spirit, a spirit guide animal, and then an affirmation card. Thank you, CK. I appreciate you being here again with me. I really appreciate that. Spirits, ancestors, angels, aliens, guides, God, goddesses, and ascended masters from above. What does CK need to know? What does CK need to hear? What does CK need to know? No worries. No worries. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for saying hi. Ooh, so you got the lion, CK. The lion. Somebody actually had this card earlier, but I will read it from the deck. You got the lion. This is a, let's see. This is a fire energy. So this is a fire card. The lion. Yes. So this is about being patient, regal, and a complete master over your own life. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dictates their life to personal and spiritual growth. Dedicates, not dictates, sorry. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but intimately known by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy and resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. So that's for you, CK. That's such a cool card. The lion, it's just such a classic. It's such a good card. And then when in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Yes, absolutely. I'm really feeling like friendship called. Like maybe if you have any like nice coworkers or just like any friendships, like feel free to kind of bring those into your life right now. I feel like that would be great for you. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I hope that it resonated. Thank you all for being in the chat tonight too. I really appreciate you all and really respect that you guys are spending your time and energy with me. So thank you, because y'all don't even have to be here right now, let alone listening to what my silly goose butt has to say about silly goose things. So I really just appreciate all of you for being here. It really does mean the world. So, like, no cap, no lie. I just think, yeah, thank you. I just really want to bring like healing to a space that needs it so badly right now, and just you guys being open-minded enough just helps me do this. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that, CK. Yes, like you don't, you don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Like you're kind of guarded at first, but then when you get to know you, you're super wise and you have all these like very observant like aspects and realizations about the universe, and but it's like it's something that people get to know about you, not something that people have access to right away, which I really like. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys. I just like hope y'all know how much I really appreciate this. Like, it's really an honor for me. It's a privilege for me to have y'all like up in this chat right now. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. But yes, we're hitting the hour-long mark. I'm getting kind of tired, y'all. Does anybody else have any questions or any other things to share? Does anybody else want final call for a tarot card pull or whatever the case? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Thank you so much. But yeah, feel free. Any final call for any last minute card readings, questions, anything. I really appreciate everybody who has tuned in tonight. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, John. Thank you for modding. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. I'm like trying to get good at this live streaming stuff, so I really appreciate it. But yes, I really appreciate you guys for tonight. When is my next live? Hopefully sometime next week. I'm not sure exactly when. For those of you that are also interested in getting coaching with me, the coaching link is down below. Stay tuned because I usually try to announce on Friday or on Sunday when I'm going live or in the community tab. So I will try to post in the community tab. Thank you so much, CK. That is so nice. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel that. I can think that sometimes. Like when you're out in nature, for instance, it's so much easier to focus versus when you have technology in front of you and everything. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Yes, thank you, Corey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys. And thank you for everybody that sent the donations earlier. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can say before I log off for the night. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John. I appreciate you all again for being here tonight. I really, really do. Alrighty, with that being said, just thank you guys again and stay tuned because I would love to see all of y'all back here on my next live stream. So please be sure to join. Thank you, JJ, for being in the chat. What am I doing next? I don't know yet. But I will announce a live stream like in my community tab. So stay tuned. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go to bed. So good night, everybody, and have a good rest of your evening. Good night, y'all.